So Teal and I, let's say we argued every night over who cleans the kitchen. Like it's just every night, right? I'm always like, I worked all day. We're seeing clients late at night. What do you mean it's my turn to clean the kitchen, right? Like, I don't you understand or appreciate or value everything I was doing? And she's like, oh my God, like, who do you think you are? Like, why is your work more important than mine? Asshole. So then I go, look, I'll do it then. She's like, no, 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 don't bother. And I go, okay, you do it. It's like, oh, whatever. Well, let's do it. No, forget it. Like, there's literally no answer that's good from that place. No answer works. I do it. It's like I'm gonna do it like pissed off. She does it. She's gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be feeling guilty. And the cat, like you can't do it together because we're so disappointed in each other. It's not possible to have an answer that works because we feel emotionally disconnected and the other person is withholding a flavor of love from each other. So here's the thing. I didn't get that fully at first. So what I did, being a guy, is I tried to find a solution, a new solution. I built a time machine. So, I'm fighting with Teal about the kitchen. I did it last night. And she's like, what are you talking about? And then eventually I just go, wait a second. I'll be right back. Go into the guest bedroom. I jump in my little time machine, and it is actually quite small, like, right, but I can just about fit it. And I put the time machine for 30 minutes into the future. And I jump out of the time machine and I go over to the kitchen and I look into the kitchen, and Teal is at the sink washing all the dishes, and she's got loads of bubbles, and she's grabbing some of the bubbles and she's throwing them over at me as I'm cleaning the countertops. And we're listening to music and I'm like, and I'm like flicking her with a tea towel, right? And we're dancing, playing, having so much fun together. And I'm like, oh, I got it. And so I run back into the guest bedroom, jump in the time machine, go back 30 minutes, jump back out, and I go into Teal in the kitchen, who's still sitting there pissed. And I go, I know exactly what we do. You wash all the dishes, make extra bubbles, throw those bubbles at me. I'll clean the countertops and I'll flick you with a tea towel. We'll listen to music and we'll dance together. And Teal looks at me, and you know what she says? Fuck you, Figs. Because she still is hurt. And so I, being the fiery Irish ancestor of Irish farmers that I am, I go into the guest bedroom and I beat the shit out of the time machine, smash it to pieces. And then we go to sleep that night, like just like the same bed, but like the distance between us. It may as well have been the Grand Canyon. And at 4 a.m, I wake up, suddenly jump up out of bed, and I go, oh my God, I get it now. I get it. The reason that image of the future didn't happen is because I cut out what happened in the 30 minutes. The 30-minute process that we went through, that the time machine journey cut out, was what actually made it possible that we could have extra bubbles and flinging on each other and hitting each other with tea towels and dancing and putting like fake boobs with bubbles on me. I know it's a weird thing that we do with bubbles. I hope that's okay. That's something we do as a couple. So what we missed in the 30 minutes was Teal and I eventually were so hurting, and I was able to go, look, I can just feel so bad when I don't feel appreciated. And like, I'm not saying it's right, but this is, I feel like you don't really see what I do and my feelings got hurt. And she's like, I get it. And like, I can feel like you think like the work that I do is less important, and it really hurts my feelings. I'm like, that totally makes sense. Come here. No, you come here. And she does that thing she does. She grabs me in a headlock and she grabs my little bald head and she does this. Ooh. And then she finishes that. I do these little punches like this. Yo. And we give each other a big hug and a kiss. Now I clean the kitchen work. She cleans the kitchen's work. We clean it together works. No one fucking cleans the kitchen works. Anything works because we're connected. No solution would work without that process. So I had to rebuild a time machine for other reasons, for, like horse racing, betting on horses and stuff.